Vegas, baby. Yeah.
We were somewhere around Barstow, on the edge of the desert, when the drugs began to take hold.
And right off the bat, wouldn't you know it, a gnarly looking accident. Oh my goodness. That is not a good morning. Probably fell asleep at the wheel, unfortunately. Just outside of Barstow, off I-15, is a cool little truck stop kind of rest area I always like to check out. It's called Peggy Sue's Diner. Now, this is actually an original 50s diner from the Route 66 era. And, wow, the whole building's not original. The original diner still resides within. And they got a bunch of crazy nonsense going on around back, but a lot of big area to park up trucks and RVs and all that whatnot. Off the same exit as Peggy Sue's Diner, but heading north this time, is the route up to Calico Ghost Town. Gonna drive up there, check it out. I'm pretty certain it's closed this early in the morning, and I'm right, it's like 7 in the morning, but I knew I had got here too early. Calico Ghost Town, it's open from, I think the sign says 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Maybe I'll check it out on my way back out of town here. Back in there is the old ghost town city of Calico. Looks like they got a bunch of RV spots here too. You can camp out. That's pretty cool. Not only are there cool ghost towns in this area, there's a lot of wild abandoned buildings, and that looks like it was a whole rest area at one point. Moving right along, east on I-15. I know, another driving video, but we'll get through it. Here we are, Interstate 15 at a dead stop. We're probably about 15 miles or so outside of Baker, California. Nothing doing, I don't know. Maybe there's a giant accident up there like there was just outside of Barstow, because this line goes all the way up the hill. Can't see the end of it. I don't think we're going anywhere for quite a while. Unfortunately, I noticed that I have an oil leak again. I just got that fixed 3 weeks ago? All right, we're moving again. Barely, at about 15 miles an hour. Interested to see what's going on up ahead. Huh, 409 for gas. Welcome to Baker and the world's tallest thermometer. You gotta have some kind of claim to fame, considering this is just a little gas station stop on the way to Vegas. Just beyond the gigantic thermometer here behind me across the highway, just an endless expanse of desert and flat, dry lake beds, which is used a lot in Hollywood for motion pictures movies. I'm pretty sure some Star Wars have been filmed out there. All sorts of things. If you need to be on another planet in a desolate location, that's the place to go. Because it looks like you're on Mars or something out there. Anyways, I just wanted to stretch my feet out a little bit, get out of the van. Also, that little traffic jam there, I don't know what it was, probably construction or something, created like a weird pocket of traffic that I wanted to get out of. Everybody trying to go 100 miles an hour on the freeway. And I never understood it. The speed limit is 70 miles an hour for vehicles. But if you're a truck or pulling a trailer, it's 55. And that doesn't add up. That doesn't work out right. I mean, so you got cars trying to go 80 and trucks going like 60. And everybody's just trying to get ahead of one another. Alien Fresh Jerky. What in the world is that place? Ha! Just up ahead, you can see a clear definition of where California and Nevada border is. Aside from the coloration, just right up there, a bunch of big casinos start. On the left here is the, I guess, border check. Coming back into California, they don't want you to bring any fruits or vegetables because of fruit flies and whatnot. Off to the left is one of the biggest solar farms I've ever seen. And welcome to Nevada. There's no sign that says entering Nevada now or exiting California, but they don't need a sign because they got these casinos, and those are sign enough, I'm pretty sure. They got Whiskey Pete's on the left, and I don't know what this is on the right. It is a whole bunch of stuff. There it is. Welcome to Nevada. All right. 5 seconds into Nevada, gamble your life away. They got a cool roller coaster over here at this casino. Never been on it. Buffalo Bill. That's pretty cool. A little fake Matterhorn type deal. Man, look at that. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. I'm not much of a gambler, so this has never been a big attraction for me. But I really do like checking out all the cool looking architecture. This is probably one of the few places in the United States where they actually think greatly about the architecture and try to design buildings to look cool in a certain way or a motif or theme. I kind of like that. Every time I come here, there's a new hotel, a new something. Well, they got a new sports stadium now. I think the Raiders moved here. I'm not much of a sports fan, so that's what I've heard. I'm not really going to do much of a tour at all of Vegas. If you've never been to Vegas, all you need to know is the Vegas Strip. The Vegas Strip is what we're on. Runs straight through town. It's the main drag, and all your hotels and attractions for the most part are on it. Excalibur. I used to love the Excalibur when I was a kid. We would come out here, all sorts of attractions there. Ah! They put a mask on her. It's new. What is that place? This place is almost overwhelming. There's so much to look at. There's actually a lot more people than I thought there would be here in Vegas right now. It is a Saturday, so take that into consideration. Although a normal Saturday, it would just be jam-packed. Pandemic Saturday, not too bad so far. It is only 9:45 in the morning. They're always doing construction and re-improvement because this is a city that's forever expanding. I know a lot of cities are always expanding, but this one expands at a rate that's almost unparalleled with the hotels and everything else. Look at this. You're about to head into like the older downtown area, which is worth exploring in and of itself. Now, this is probably the last time you'll see the Strip in my videos, unless for some reason I have to come down here for something, because I really don't need to be here. I've come here to visit my friend Evan, not to hang out at the Luxor. Although I don't think anyone hangs out at the Luxor. Probably the Cosmopolitan. Now, if you're a fan of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, I know I am, much of it was filmed here at Circus Hotel and Casino. They're sure doing a lot of construction on the north end of the Strip here. This whole area of town was forgotten about for a long time. It's good to see it being revitalized. And we've made it to Fremont Street, which runs across here. Fremont Street Experience is what it's called now. They got a bunch of crazy lights and hoopla and whatnot going on down there. Well, that pretty much does it for Gamblers Vegas, Tourist Vegas. Now I got to get a hold of my buddy Evan, figure out where he lives, because yes, believe it or not, people live in Las Vegas. They live here and they work here. A lot of jobs with all these hotels and casinos. First things first, I'm going to make a U-turn, because there's one thing I blew by. I didn't even notice it until it was too late to film. And, you know, it's kind of one of those pop culture phenomenon deals that pretty much everyone knows about. So figure we go back and give you a little shot of it. Just off to the left right here, the world famous Pawn Stars Pawn Shop. Tell you, Vegas is whatever it is. For everybody, it's something different. For me, I said it before, never been my thing, but I have to say, I am super stoked. Not only because I just saw an original Shepard Fairy OBEY artwork on the side of, what was it, the Plaza Hotel? But then I saw the Frank Gehry over here. The Gehry building. Oh my gosh. Two of my favorites. One of my favorite artists, one of my favorite architects. I had no idea either of them were here. I'm just kind of cruising around, killing time, uploading a video while I drive. And gosh, that's super awesome. I'm sitting here right now in the parking lot of the, I don't know if you can see it over there. Yeah, there it is. The Donald Reynolds Discovery Museum. Probably a cool spot. A lot of kiddos walking in with their parents. Anyways, I'm just blown away that both of those things are here. The OBEY and the Gehry. So just in case you were wondering about parking overnight at Walmarts in Las Vegas, well, looks like it's about the same as in California. No overnight truck or RV parking. Blah, blah, blah.